beautiful morning. You're welcome to Women's Corner. My name is Rose Blossom. We're excited to be here because thank God it's Friday. It's another weekend and I'm super excited. Of course, you can watch this program live by joining us on YouTube and on Facebook at Galaxy Television. That's for Facebook actually. And if you want to join us on YouTube, it's Galaxy TV News to watch this program. Of course, and you can download Galaxy Television app from Google Play Store or Apple Play Store to watch this program live. And we have a channel, UHF, it's 27, and on the television channel, so you can actually watch us even from on there. Well, I have my co-host with me, Patricia. Patricia, good morning.
Good morning, Rose Blossom. And I'm not going to say thank God it's Friday.
Why?
No, don't expect it from me. I'm just going to disappoint you this Friday.
Wow.
I'm not going to say thank God it's Friday.
I know why.
But anyway, welcome to Women's Corner this morning. Why? Let me know.
No, let's not do that on air. But anyways, I exactly know why it's not thank God it's Friday for her. But of course, it's still thank God it's Friday because trust me, she will still beat that thing down and still do thank God it's Friday. So yes, you're all welcome to the program. Today, I want to just say something. Patricia, you don't really have to just keep wearing what I wear, you know. You don't have to do that.
Blossom, can you just tell them you visited me in the night?
Okay, in the dream, right? Okay,
no, not in the dream. You came as
a bird. I have powers, superpowers.
You do.
Yes, I do.
You did. So no one told you that.
No, nobody told me that.
Yeah, you do have
but
powers.
I'm just confirming it myself now.
You do. You came in the night and I saw
I'm going to visit you again.
No, please don't. don't.
Okay, so you're welcome to the show. And of course, today we're talking something quite interesting. Quite, well, it's not the Friday. Supposed to be more of relationship, more marriage, talking about what the girls really want. But we're still talking about what women want, what girls actually want. And of course, we'll be hearing someone's success story. And at the same time, she'll be telling us about entrepreneurship, which is something that is very, very important. That's the power of being an entrepreneur, power of being a woman, and so many things. And of course, she's already awesome, but we'll not be bringing her in. Now we want to go for something interesting because it's Friday. Patricia, what do we have?
Oh, yes. We're going to be going to see the musical festival for 2024 covered by Galaxy Television. Mm-hmm. So let's have fun. It's Friday.
All right. Yes. Welcome back. You're still watching Women's Corner. And that is a recap for Music Festival 2024. This happened during December and it has always been fun. Well, hopefully this year we'll be covering it. So you see the difference between 2024 and 2025. We had so many celebrities. We had Wendy Cole. We had I can't even remember. Trust me, it's just 2024 just last year. But anyway, it was fun. It was so much more. But let's talk about what we have for today. And our guest is already sitting pretty, waiting for her to be introduced. Her name is Omolabake Olujimi. Can we have her on the screen, please? Can we have Omolabake Olujimi? Oh, okay. Good morning, Ma. Good morning.
Good morning.
To be here. Every one of us today.
Okay, my co-host just said something. What's with the sunshade? With everyone wearing sunshade today? I'm wearing. She's wearing. You're wearing. So it's a sunshade Friday for us here.
Yes, exactly. Sunshade Friday.
Right. Thank you so much for joining. Anyways, we're talking about personal growth and empowerment, and that has to do with entrepreneurship and of course skill acquisition, basically. So I just termed it entrepreneurship. And you know, it's something that I think we cannot overflow because in this economy that we are, if you think you're well, except your husband is well to do, he can provide everything. But, you know, if you know he doesn't have so much, you have to support. And for you to support, you have to involve yourself in some lucrative businesses. So I'm going to ask you first, do you think is every kind of woman, when I mean every kind of woman, both in character, both in vision, both in communication, what else? I think basically character, vision, and communication. Do you think every woman can actually go into a lucrative business? Or there has to be something about your personality before you can actually think of going into business. Is there anything like that?
Yes, but I can say that before we can conclude as a woman, You have to find your own potential, your own purpose, what you can do. It's not all women that is good in all businesses. We are made for more as a woman. You are made for more. So firstly identify yourself, find your strengths, also your weaknesses, and becoming the best version of yourself. Hello?
Great
Like she
question.
said, okay, so some women will tell you, I can't do business. I do not know how to do
To do
business.
business,
All I
right?
can do is an office job. You know, do you think it's true that they are not able to do business? Or like she said, they do not, what was that
Have
word
the
you,
vision,
the
the
vision, character, the words in
the
their
word, the
mouths,
communication,
communication
yeah.
and all that. So do you think we have special women that don't know how to do business? All they know is a 9 to 5 job.
Yes. Let me say, like one of my friends that used to tell me, oh, Labake, how do you do this? How do you do that? I don't know how to do this. Teach me. I said, it's not about teaching. What can you do yourself? What are you good at? Find your own purpose and what build on it, upgrade on it, and become the best of you. So that is what I can say.
Let's talk about. I know naturally people that can go into business and make the money, bring in the money bag, it's very easy for them to go into business. Let's talk about the people that already know that. If I see 1 million now, I'm just going for shopping. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do that. But to be honest, they would really love to handle a business. They really love to have a business to their name. If you have a friend like that, what advice will you give to her to do if she really wants to go into business? Are you going to say she has to start learning how to manage money? Because I feel like that's a long journey, learning how to keep money or manage money. Or there's some other way she can go about it, that she still own a business and at the same time, I don't even know, maybe she's not running the account or something. I don't know. But what would you advise her though?
Hmm, as a friend like that, I would say that you should just take risks. Some people are very afraid of taking risks or
Yes.
something. So as a friend, I will advise her to what to just take that chance, to just take that opportunity. So she should not feel like, oh, I'm fearing that I have the fear of to just my money to just run down. Yes, but as a woman, you have to just take a risk of something if you want to start, if you want to move on, and if you want to be a best of yourself. You know, your mindset has to be changed. Your mindset has to be changed, and you have that in fact intentional practice of that thing, of that business that you want to do. You have to know about the business, everything about the business. You have to know about it and be consistent on the business.
And she has to just take the risks. And my head comes to, let's assume I spend money a lot. And somebody is telling me to take the risk of collecting 20 million from my husband or 1 million and going to a business. Before the profit comes in, I'm already spending it. So that risk is risky for every other person, but not for me. So, but when you now said something very interesting, you said the mindset has to change before you even decide to take that risk. So yes, I'm going to buy that.
She also said something I was going to ask her, but she said it at the end of her speech when she said, you have to, know what you know how to do best. Some women, like I see you sell clothing, and I see that you're making so much money. Oh, I want to go into clothing. I've seen a lot of women do that. They go take a loan to start clothing because Blossom is, making money from the clothing. Okay, let me sell clothing, and they fail in it. What do you think went wrong? Because they didn't learn, or because they weren't sure that's what they wanted to do? They just copied Blossom.
Let me say because they are not aware of what to do. They don't have the idea of what to do before going to that business. Okay, let me use myself as a case study. Let me say years back, I was into a business. I sell hair. So when I got married, marriage changed everything. So I have to step back. Last, okay, let me say this year, beginning of this year, February, when I had the challenges last year to set back everything, I lost myself. So what did I do? I called myself back. Labake, you can do this. What do you know how to do? Focus on yourself. I have to go back to what I used to do. I love doing. And I started. And to God be the glory. I'm doing well with it. So you have to know that okay, that business that I started again because I had the idea before. Though everything might have changed about the business. But so far that you have the idea, you have been into the business before, it will help you to start. You can't just go into business that you don't have idea. So as a woman, just get information. Even if you don't have the idea, get information about what you want to do, know everything in and out before you go into the business. Thank you.
Just venture into a business without knowing how properly. In fact, the best market to get it at the cheaper price, who are your customers, what are the people you want to sell to. Not because someone is doing it, then you want to do it, then you end up probably wearing your clothes yourself.
I will definitely wear my clothes myself.
I know of someone who ventured into perfumes because sometimes once in a while, it just comes up to me, I'm like, people would say you smell nice, smell nice. Why not just sell little perfumes? So I sell some perfumes, and one day my girlfriend just said, "Oh, I love your perfume. Where did you get it?" I said, "Okay, this market." She was like, "Oh, I know a cheaper market." I'm like, "Okay, so that's fine. You can go to your market." So of course, trade fair is there. She went to trade fair, got the perfumes, and I was able to patronize her and get 2 perfumes because I'm a lover of perfume. You have to really smell good. And at the point, she also kind of loved perfume, maybe because I love perfume, I don't know. But she also got 2 for herself. Then of course, some other persons bought. Then she had about, let's say, almost 6 or 7 pieces remaining. And they were like, let's say, on the cheaper side of the perfumes that she had remaining. And I think after a week or so, I came to meet her and I was like, "Oh, please, I will still come back to buy 2 extra, but give me 2 weeks because I know I use perfumes like very well." And I came back 2 weeks.
She has used them.
And she has used all the perfumes. I'm like, "Are you baiting with perfume? Like, what are you?" She's like, "I'm like, so your gain?" He said, "Yes, now my gain. I use." I'm like, "Okay, I think you shouldn't."
She's obviously not a deep business person.
Not a deep business person, and she has always proven that, right? And I think she just has good sponsors that keep pumping money into her business, and she just keeps spending. Now let's talk about the growth part. Now there's this part where you go into a business, and I've started a business, and probably I'm selling at a smaller scale actually. Let's say I'm just selling amongst my colleagues, right? I'm selling amongst my friends, people who I meet, and I feel like they are so jolly, I sell to them. How can I actually grow that I'll be able to meet a larger market? Do I have to first personally grow myself, see myself that way, or talk to people who have this connection with a larger crowd, or I should just take the risk, go out there and push my market and do it? What do you think?
Firstly, I would say that before you want to market your business, number one, you don't have to keep short. You don't have to keep short. You have to talk. In fact, you have to, even any year, you have to talk. "Oh, I said this, I said perfume, I said ahead, oh, I do this, I do." So you don't have to keep short. And you have to spend time with people who support and encourage you. Like family, friends that you can trust, that can help you to push your business, that can help you how would I put it, to elaborate it, your business. So you have to take time. It's a gather process anyway. It's a gather process before you start having customers. To say that anywhere you go. Even I think last month when I was coming back from school, I have to branch some spaces oh, I sell egg, oh, and my egg are big, I advertise my egg, everything like that. So it's not until everything is social media. Fine, social media has helped us to to advertise our business, to advertise our goods, but at the same time, yourself, your own self, you have to talk. You have to talk. You don't. You must not be ashamed of talking. You have to talk. I said this. I said that. You have to encourage it. You have to have the boldness to talk anywhere, any place to advertise your goods. So that is it.
I had an amazing experience coming to work today, but that's for later. Anyways, let's go on a short break. We still have you, or Omolabake Olujimi, we still have you joining us, but we just want us to take a little break. Let's go take water, adjust yourself, put your shoulder high ups again, and get back to the program. So while we are that, let's quickly go for a tip. And of course, this tip is amazing because it's a food tip. And I know my team will be complaining, like, why would you put this kind of thing now?
I'm complaining already. I'm complaining when I saw it.
Anyways, let's go for a tip for cooking. And this one is how to prepare a roll by Chef Tolu. See, they're even dancing.
I am just hungry already.
Anyways, let's go check this tip. I'll be right back to the studio. Stay with us. All right, welcome back. Yes, you're still watching Women's Corner. And of course, well, I wasn't really salivating, maybe because I already have a particular food I want to eat. I actually feel like eating a abacha right now, but let's leave that aside. Okay, so you're welcome to the show, and can we bring back Omolabake to the screen? Thank you. All right, it's good to have you back.
Thank you.
All right, so let's talk about Omolabake this time around. Omolabake is a music instructor. And of course, she's an entrepreneur. So I want to go to the music part. I want you to teach our viewers and Patricia, how to sing. Because you need to use an earplug if she sings. Right?
No, I didn't know you were going to say that.
So I'm just being nice, right?
Please teach me. It's okay. Teach me.
Yeah. So first, as a music instructor, if someone walks up to you and meets you and really wants to know more about music, what are the first things you would check to know? Okay, because I don't know. Do you feel like everybody has a career? No, okay, maybe not a career. Like, do you think everybody can actually sing? Like, they can learn to sing? Is it possible? No, don't say no now. Wait,
but you just said so to me.
No, you can sing, obviously.
Okay.
By learning.
Okay. No problem.
Okay, so please tell us, can everybody learn to sing actually?
Yes, everybody can learn to sing because God created. Let me say, everybody has the voice. It depends on how you build your voice. So God has created the elements of music in us. So, and then music is even more than singing. It's more than singing. Because everybody, when they hear music, they say, oh, can you sing? Can you sing? So it's more than music. Okay, what about the rudiments of music? What about the playing of the instrument? The theory of music. So even you can, okay, as a music tutor, I might not know how to sing, and I know about music. So it's not compulsory that I think that you before, okay, yes, you know about music. So music is wide. Music is wide. So actually, if you can sing, if you can build on your voice, so by doing voice training, time to time, so that will help you to have a good voice and to be able to sing properly. Thank you.
I can sing, I don't have the voice. But you just said singing, it's not just the voice or whatever. Okay, so if I want to come learn from you as an instructor, is there money to be paid? What are the things that I need to come with? Yes, I know there's money to be paid, but she could give me for free,
right,
because it's me.
Okay.
But what are those things
Thank you for laughing over
So what are those things you expect that I will come with, if I'm coming to learn?
Okay. if they are coming to learn, it depends on the areas you want. I said music is wide. So if it's singing, that means you're not coming with anything. I can just tell you that you drink warm water before coming, or you bring along your warm water so that it will help your throat, or you drink or you lick this metal sweet to help your throat. So that is what I can say about that. And if it's instrument that you want to learn, you have to get your own personal instrument. I cannot give you my own instrument. I like recorder with me here. If I want to teach you recorder, you have to get your own recorder. So as I play, as I identify the notes on the recorder, you must also practice the way I play it. So that
Great.
is it.
So what are the first few tonic suffers that you tell your students to learn? Like Patricia, for example, that wants to that wants to learn music. What are the first few tonic suffers that you tell her to sing, or is it read it or sing it for you to know where you're coming from?
Why are you so sure it's singing I want to learn?
I know you want to sing.
Okay. Omolabake, please.
Okay. Okay. The first tonic suffer is do re mi fa sol la ti do. So I will know maybe the categorize of your voice part. Maybe you are singing soprano or alto or tenor or bass. So I have to check that. So I will just give you the tonic suffer that you should ascend and descend, like do re mi fa sol la ti do ti la so fa mi re do. So I have to check that. If you can do that like so many times, so I will know how to identify your voice, your voice part.
Because this is your time. I want to put Patricia on the spot just a little bit. So she's going to do the do re mi fa sol la ti do, right? And we'll know where she belongs.
Please.
We need to know
Don't
where she
listen
belongs.
to her. My God.
No, so please, because of our time is running, Patricia. You know that already.
What's that?
It's our time, not yours.
Do re mi.
Okay, let's be serious. Just take it easy and then try do re
She's
mi fa sol
laughing
la ti do.
already. She can't be my instructor. She's laughing at me. You have to start from somewhere. Don't laugh
You
at
can
me.
do this. You
Starting,
can do this.
Okay,
We're
so
not
You can
laughing,
do this.
please.
So what does she want me to start with?
Starts with do re mi fa sol la ti do.
It's easy because you know how
No,
to do
okay,
it.
you don't know the words.
I don't even know anyone. I don't know how
Okay,
to
say do
say
re
it.
mi fa.
Fa 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 fa.
Did you get anything from that? Omalabake?
I can't get anything from that.
I don't know.
Ascend and descend. She has to ascend and descend. Do re mi fa sol la ti do ti la so fa mi re do.
Excuse me. No, don't worry. I don't want to learn any longer.
She has given up.
I'm giving up. I don't want to
And I was
learn.
here, right?
No, don't worry, Blossom. The show is going to be over soon.
No more karaoke for you. Anyway, thank you so much for trying to teach my co-host. But yes, you did very well. And I saw you with the flute, right? I don't know. What's the actual name for
No,
that
recorder. It's not called flute.
you
It's
brought up?
recorder.
The flip.
Oh,
I can't tell you clearly.
Okay. No, I said, what's the name of that musical instrument you brought up that time to say in case people want to learn? That little flute. What's the
It's
name?
called a recorder.
A recorder. Okay.
This, we're talking about this.
Yeah, that's one. Yes.
Can you use it
It's
for
called a
us?
recorder. Recorder is different from flute. A recorder is different from flute. So this is called a recorder.
Okay, recorder. Okay. A
Maybe
flute.
she
Wow.
should use it.
I always call them the same thing actually.
Because
You
they
see
look
this-
like the same
Yeah, they
thing.
look like the same. Like they have the same numbers of
Yes,
holes. I think.
yes, they belong to the
So
same
play-
family. Recorder and flute belongs to the same family. That is the woodwind family. So they belong to the same family. That's the reason why. Even if you check clarinet also looks like a recorder. So if you can play a recorder, you can also learn a clarinet. They belong to the same family.
Oh, wow. Okay, can you please play something for us with the recorder? Let's hear.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Of course, yes, we can hear you. Volume. Oh, wow. Okay. Omalabake, apologies. Hold on. Omalabake, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Are
I
you
can
using
hear
an
you.
earpiece? You're using an earpiece?
Yes, I use an earpiece. I use earpiece.
Okay, you have to remove the earpiece. You have to remove the earpiece. That's why we can't hear you. Remove the earpiece so we can hear the sound.
Okay, okay.
All right, try.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
we can't hear you. Oh my word. Apologies. Apologies. Omalabake.
She
Oh
can't
Lord,
hear
it's
you
so
anymore
Yes.
because
painful.
she's removed her earpiece.
Yeah. We cannot hear you. I don't know why. After even removing the earpiece, we
Hi.
can't even hear you. I don't know. It's so sad. Oh, really wanted to hear you play. I guess there has to be a mic on I think, the down part of the recorder. Maybe that's the only way we probably can hear you. I'm so sorry. Because I know that when people play
Exactly.
the flute, right, or they play the
Regular.
sax, I always know that they always put a mic attached to where the sound comes out from. So I think that's the reason why we
Yeah.
can't hear the flute. But anyways, we no lose. We can still hear her sing. Because obviously, as a music instructor, she definitely sings. So, Omalabake, please can you sing us something very short because of our time? Something very short. Let's just serenade us a little bit. It's Friday. Serenade us.
She's ready to do it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a church girl, so I would love to sing to sing a
Okay, we'll
worship
take your time.
song. Hallelujah to God most high. Hallelujah to God most high. Most high God of heavens, most high yeah. Most high King of nations, hallelujah
Okay.
to God
And she's done.
most high. Thank you.
And this is a very round of applause for you. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. I was very feeling like church. Please, let's hold up church. We'll go on Sunday. Rehearsal for Saturdays. You said you wanted to ask a question, Patricia. Let's wrap up this show
do
with your
not want
question.
to ask you a question. I changed my mind. I want to come learn. So how do I reach you? Those, the viewers out there want to learn.
Wants to learn.
How
So
do
how
they
can they
reach
reach
you?
you? Do you have your social media page or something? Oh no, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Anyways, if we have to bring her back, we will.
We
But for now, if you want to reach, you want to learn how to sing, like the recorder, she said there's also the flute, and she mentioned one other name. I know what I don't know. Well, a lot of instruments, which I'm sure for a music instructor, she knows a lot about instruments, and you want to learn even music. So, like Patricia was being scared not to do the do re mi fa sol la ti do ti la so fa mi re do. You can learn that. She can teach
So
you.
I changed my mind. I want to go learn.
That's beautiful.
So I was just asking her, how do we reach her?
That's beautiful. Yes. Don't worry, I'll pay for your lessons, girl. But anyways, I'm kidding. Anyways, that's been beautiful. Thank you so much, Olujimi Omo Labake. Yes. Thank you so much for playing the flute, but we cannot hear. I know it would have been so melodious. And thank you for the beautiful voices that serenaded us with. We really appreciate you. Say thank you very, very much. Patricia, wrap up, let's go.
Thank you for joining us on Women's Corner. We'll be back by 12 for the buzz.
Yes, we'll be back by 12 for the buzz because thank God it's Friday. We're bringing news, trending news.
I'm not going to say thank God it's
entertainment.
Friday.
Yeah. On entertainment world, of course, we're bringing it. And yes, we'll still be talking about things that are buzzing and trending also. So keep it locked with us by 12. We'll be joining you pretty soon because it's more interactive than this one you just watch and listen. So yes, keep it with us. We'll see you soon. My name is Rose Blossom. You have a beautiful, beautiful day for yourself. Bye for now.